Okay, y'all, we back. What's up? What's up? I'm just gonna get straight into it. Today, I'm talking about when God tell you to show up, show up. Those dreams and visions that you be having, all of that. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Let's get on it. Get the notepad out. Okay, let's get the schedule running. We gotta hop on that train. We are hopping on the following your dreams train. Okay? If you not if you're just gonna be sitting around moping around, just thinking about it, talking about it, just getting that dopamine rush, but not doing anything, somebody else is gonna be living your dream. If you not doing it, somebody else gonna do it. I don't want to see that. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to see that. I want to be amongst the greats. You know what I mean? And achieving my goals and dreams. I'm actually doing something about it. We don't have all the time right now. You do have somewhat, like, to an extent of time, but you don't have that much time to be sitting around moping around, not achieving your goals and dreams, and just watching everybody and consuming and not creating. We letting that go. Okay? And one thing that I really want to say is that you have to put your best foot forward. And when I say that, it don't have to be perfect. You just need to show up and just do it. The way that God opened up so many doors, like, when you just show up, and if you're doing anything content-wise, starting off, you're not going to really see that many views. And that can low-key, like, just encourage you because you, like, nobody ain't tuning in, nobody ain't commenting, nobody ain't liking. So, during this journey, I've learned to just fall in love with my low views. I said, wow. If I got 5 views on a video, that's either 5 people that clicked on my video. That's a lot of people. That's a little group. 5 people that clicked on my video and watched it, or 1 person watched my video 5 times. That's crazy. That's enough for me. It ain't enough. Now, when actually achieve your dream and stuff, you're gonna be getting a lot of more views and stuff. But right now, you need to fall in love with the process. Still think big. Always think big. But fall in love with the process. Start creating your audience. Love the grind. And when you go, you're going to have this rush to just keep going. But what's really going to test you is when those hard times come. When those hard times come, are you still going to be loving the views? Even when it gets lowered, or if you get none, are you going to let that dictate, like, how are you going to go amongst your goals? Are you going to let it get to you? It's easier said than done. And I'm going to make a more, like, in-depth video about, like, the fear of being seen. But to wrap that up, we don't need to be caring about what other people think. We don't. Like I said, it's easier said than done. But at the end of the day, they watching, but ain't nobody sitting up every day thinking about what you doing. That's, unless they're psychotic and they got an obsession with you. Even better, get more views. So, I mean, it's just like, nobody ain't sitting up thinking about you. Not everybody. You may have some, people looking at you. I ain't gonna lie. But as a whole, everybody that you probably thinking about that's probably gonna judge you and stuff, nobody ain't sitting up thinking about you, baby, 24/7. But I'm gonna clock that too, because some people do be on that time and it's like gang stalking, but we gonna get into all that later on. So my thing is, for the most part, you need to worry about you, because they worrying about them. They doing whatever makes them happy. Why can't you do what makes you happy? Set those boundaries if you have to. Okay? And like I said, y'all, I'm not here to preach. But what I'm going to tell you is to put God in everything that you do. God really speed up that process. Okay? And I want to share with y'all a verse that really it just stuck with me. And getting into Psalms, the whole book of Psalms, is really good when you're trying to follow your dreams, and we getting on that, you hopped on that follow your dreams train. It just helps a lot. And Proverbs as well, because you need that wisdom, to move along. But the verse that I want to share today, and this is the NIV version, Psalm 37 verse 4. Let's start with number 3. Psalm 37 verses 3 to 4. It says, trust in the Lord and do good, dwell in the land and enjoy safe pasture. But this is the most important part right here. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Let me read that one more time, because I don't think y'all feeling me. Psalm 37 verse 4. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Now, what does that sound like to you? This can mean a lot of things. Okay? But like I said, I'm not here to preach. So when I'm going to break this down to you and just sum it all up, is that this verse is telling you to take delight in the Lord, meaning build a relationship with him, talk to him. That should, talk to him. But when you're building that relationship with the Lord, not only is he going to be blessing you and giving you all these benefits and guiding you through these hard times, but he's also going to be giving you the desires of your heart. Wow. I mean, that's beautiful. It says it right there that you can achieve your dreams. Right there. We got hardcore proof. I'm on my phone. But we got hardcore proof. And I can say this, because a lot of people may have multiple things that they want to do, or they're probably not sure where to start. And me, I don't have just one dream, one goal. I have multiple goals, big multiple goals, right? And, in this day and time, sometimes you feel like you have to be limited to one, or people just telling you, oh, you can't do all that. That's too much. We got proof of people that's done multiple things in the Bible. Now in these modern times, all the way back in the day, you are capable of many things. Don't let nobody try to box you into one. You are capable of many things. You don't have to just do that one thing. If you want to go to school and do some other things on the side and fun, whatever you want to do, okay? But this verse right here is telling y'all that when you build a relationship with the Lord, he will automatically give you the desires of your heart. Now, I hope and pray those desires of your heart, is following somewhat of the Lord. Nothing crazy. But for the most part, your dreams that God showed you and gave you, those are the desires of your heart. Okay? And that verse just makes me so happy. I like to read that in the morning sometimes. I switch it up, but I like to read that in the mornings because it really just reminds me that the more I get close with God, he's going to give me the desires of my heart. That is so beautiful. So I'm always going to recommend and suggest that y'all build a relationship with the Lord. I can only say, as much as I can, but everything that I'm saying and that I'm coming from is coming from the Lord. And how the Lord speaks to me is just through dreams and visions, and sometimes through signs of hearing confirmation through people. And that could look different for everybody. He could speak to you through many different ways. And I can make a video on that as well. But for the most part today, y'all, you've been having that feeling in your chest. Like, wow, I need to just do it. I gotta start. I feel like I'm wasting time ticking. I'm too young, I'm too old. Let me tell you something, age don't got nothing to do with your goals and dreams. Don't let nobody tell you that. It's about when you start. I don't care what age you start in. I don't. That don't have nothing to do with anything. we need to see action. Nobody ain't gonna care about your age for real. They want to see action. You gonna have haters. You gonna have the criticism. That just comes with it, you know. But that's why when you love the process and you have that relationship with God, all of that can be put to the side. Okay, so you got to get up and show up. Whether it's spreading the gospel, spreading the word, whatever that you desire in your heart. And I truly want to see y'all on top. I do. I may not know you. I can't, I don't know. But I'm sending out all this energy to y'all. Positivity. And the Lord speaking through me to y'all. That y'all are going to achieve your dreams. But you have to hop on that train. Meaning you have to do it. You have to. And I really, y'all, when I be talking to y'all, I'm also talking to myself. You have to do it. If not you, who? Who? Why not you? Why not? I really had to ask myself, why not me? Fall in love with the process. Fall in love with those low views. Because it's going to get a time you're going to be skyrocketing up. And I put so much passion into these videos, y'all, because I want y'all to feel me. I'm not just talking, crazy. Just making up stuff. This is really coming from me and the Lord. And I just want to see y'all succeed. No matter the age, no matter where you at, you can get out of it, okay? Don't let nobody tell you can't get out of it. You can. Like I said, you could be somewhere, but you ain't really there. It's all about the mental. So I pray that this message really encourages y'all, and maybe enough to pick up the Bible. Get into Psalms, get into Proverbs, get excited. Because the Lord is with you. He's always with you. Even through those bad times where you think He's not with you. He's with you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Don't let nobody tell you can't get nowhere with the Lord. But let me tell you something too to wrap this up. Do not forget about God when you make it. That's where y'all, come on. Do not forget about God when you make it. When that audience come, still thank Him. Still grind like you ain't got no views. Because that's what matters. The ambition and dedication and your commitment. And not only that, but your commitment to the Lord. Okay? I pray this message really bless and encourage y'all. I cannot wait to see all of y'all at the top and hear y'all stories. That's all I got today, y'all. Okay? I love you guys. Bye.